Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new to my channel, hey, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing for lots more diamond painting content. And if you're back, welcome back. Today I am here with a video I've been so excited to do probably all year. And this is my year in review video for 2021. Oh my goodness, I've seen so many of my fellow creators and crafters sharing their recaps from the year and have just been so excited to be putting together mine. So in this video, I am going to be sharing with all of you my total of 39 completed diamond painting projects for the year. That's all completed in the year 2021. So what I've done is I've pulled out all of those diamond paintings so you'll get to see all of them, except for one, which I'll explain, here today. And I also have, this is my diamond painting logbook, and I'm just gonna give you just some really quick info about each of these kits. But with 39 to get through, I don't want to take too long. So first things first, while I'm not going to be able to link to every single kit individually, I am going to mention which shops each of these kits are from, and I'm gonna link to each of the shops below down in the description box. And I'll also be sure to mention the names of the kits so you can go and track them down if you'd like to pick them up for yourself if they haven't been discontinued. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I am so excited, you guys. So first up, of course, this is the absolutely beautiful Down the Rabbit Hole version B. This is from the artist CHERRIUKI, who is one of my very favorite artists. And this is from the shop Moon Shop, or DIY Moon Shop. I am an affiliate for Moon Shop. However, I had purchased and completed this kit well before becoming an affiliate. I did do a full post review on this kit, which you're welcome to take a look at. I adore the rendering. I love the finished effect. This is a 66 by 50 centimeter kit, had 45 colors, and has round drills. And I participated in the event Alice in a Winter Wonderland in this kit, and overall had a really lovely experience with this one. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Adorable. All right, so that was number one. My second finish for the year this was in the month of January. This is a big one. It's not all going to fit in frame, but I will see how much we can get in here. So this is the kit Firefly Fireworks. This is from Diamond Art Club and the artist Randal Spangler. This is a whopping 51 inches wide by 170, or not inches, centimeters. So sorry. 51 centimeters wide by 170 centimeters tall. It is literally as tall as I am. So here is the bottom. It is obviously a little bit creased. But the material of this canvas is such a high quality that would flatten out very quickly. No diamonds have fallen off or anything like that. Diamond Art Club's canvases and glue are really excellent quality. Look how cute that is. So this has round drills and has 45 colors. And I will say that the top part of it went super fast because there was so much color blocking. Like, all in here is all the same color of blue, and then it blends into a lighter blue here. Just overall, this kit was amazing to work on. There are tons of white ABs all through the fireworks, like through the dragon, and then through the fireworks at the top. There's white ABs, which sparkle amazingly. And there's also a lot of really amazing white ABs all in the star jar in here. So I loved working on this kit. And it only took me a couple of weeks to complete, even though it is so large, because there was all of that color blocking. Now, my third finish of the year is the one that I actually don't have to show you because I'm going to pop a picture up here on the screen for you to take a look at. So it's this adorable diorama that my friend Jacqueline had gotten for me, I believe for Christmas, just a couple weeks prior. And I wanted to try to get in one more finish for the month of January and had been so intrigued by the concept of these of this particular kind of like diamond painting special project. The reason that I don't have it for you right now is because unfortunately I dropped it and some of the plastic snapped. And so it's just, I have all the pieces saved, but I thought you would appreciate more seeing the picture of it completed. But this was super cute. I think it was from the shop Diamond Painting Bliss on Etsy. And I thought it had a really adorable finished effect. So that was finish number 3 for the year. Finish number 4 is this beauty. This piece is titled The Guardian, and it's from the artist Asia Trier, and it's from the shop Die Moon Shop or DIY Moon Shop. Now, if you take a look, you can see this is actually a full crystal canvas with the exception of there are regular black 310 drills, like in the dragon silhouette and a little bit here. Diamond Shop calls this kind of painting, these kinds of diamonds, they call them candy, which I think is adorable. So it had a total of 37 colors, and this is 45 by 45 centimeters, and the crystals are all a round shape. This also came with a special treatment when I ordered, and there are these glow-in-the-dark drills here in the centers of the yellow swirls. And the way that DIY Moon Shop does their special treatments is that they don't actually pre-chart it for you. Instead, they just give you suggestions for where to put those drills yourself. And often they'll have videos on their YouTube channel where they demonstrate them placing some of those special drills in the areas of various paintings to give you a sense for like what they're suggesting if you want like a visual representation of that. But I feel like this particular artist's work lends itself so beautifully to these crystal drills. Like it's these rainbow swirly effects, and I loved how this turned out. I participated in the event Scales and Sparkles with this canvas, and I love dragons, so I was really happy to get to try out this kit. Okay, so this next one, I will give the disclaimer that I did actually start this particular kit in the year prior, in 2020. So I think I maybe had about a third or a half of this project completed by the end of the year, but this is the incredibly unique and so beautiful. This is Magical Merry-Go-Round. This is from Diamond Painting Deutschland, which is Germany, and this kit is especially unique in that it has 220 colors. 220 colors. This is one of those things that I had heard about. I was like, apparently there's this company that does a lot of Josephine walls pieces, has them licensed, of course, and their style of rendering is really distinct, where it's a really like literal translation of the artwork. But they're known for doing just like tons and tons and tons of colors. And I thought it would be so fun to challenge myself to try out one of their kits and kind of put it on my diamond painting bucket list, if you will. So I had gotten this kit and I was really trying to pace myself with working on it and ended up finishing it in February. This was finish number 5 for the year. This is 100 by 75 centimeters and was a labor of love. If you're curious, I do have a very in-depth post review on this particular kit, but I just wanted to take you on a little tour of the canvas, even though, of course, I cannot quite fit it all in frame, but this was really an amazing project to work on. And it's the kind of thing that I had said, like, if this sort of project sounds like something that you would enjoy, then you would probably enjoy it. But you just really, I feel like, have to know exactly what you're getting into. So finish number 6 for the year is the absolutely adorable Snow Deer. Now this is from Diamond Art Club and has been licensed from SAPHINA Art, and I was so excited. This was one of 2 kits that they very first licensed from this artist, and I was so excited when I saw the artwork because I was like, oh my goodness, she is one of my favorite Disney artists ever. And I just really loved this particular piece, and I have the other piece that I have not completed yet that they licensed from her at the same time as well. It's Alice in a Bottle. But this is 43 by 59 centimeters. It has 30 colors and has square drills. Now, I love all the muted pastels in this kit, and there's only a little handful of ABs, and they're almost all entirely in the deer. How cute. So I love the overall effect of this piece. I was able to do a lot of multi-placing because there is tons of color blocking, and this worked up really fast, but I worked on this along with a couple other kits at the same time. So it ended up taking me a few weeks from the date that I started till the date that I finished. But if I would have just sat down and exclusively worked on this kit, it probably would have been done in less than a week. And I feel like I did a couple of my multi-placing videos. I feel like I worked on this kit for as well for like demos and whatnot, because I have a lot of people tend to ask, like, how do you complete diamond paintings so quickly? Part of it is that it's my main hobby, and it's a little bit I don't want to say a job, but like it's something that I spend a lot of time on, and otherwise I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I get to work on it when my kids are in school, or I can have it out on the table and get in 5 minutes here or there. But really the other part of it is multi-placing. So that's what helps kits like this go really quickly. But this, I thought, had a really nice and just really beautiful finished effect. I was feeling very much in the wintry mood still. So yeah, this was finish number 6 for the month. Next up, this, oh my gosh, this was so fun. This is Kaori, and this is the first kit that I had ever ordered from a relatively new company to the community called CRAFTIBLY. And I was so intrigued when I saw someone sharing about this company and saying like, oh no, they have legally licensed artwork. And it's so much more budget friendly. And so this is actually licensed from the artist SYBILE Art. And I was in love immediately and completely smitten with CRAFTIBLY's as well. So like I said, they're very, very budget friendly, but they hand chart their artwork. And one of my favorite things about CRAFTIBLY's is that they hand chart a variety of special drills for you. So like in this piece in particular, there's like 2 different shades of yellow that have been charted, like outlining the clouds and the bees. And I feel like when you pull it back and look at it, it has a metallic effect that is so mesmerizing to me. I love it. Love, love, love it. Now, this particular artwork is, especially at the time, was very much outside of my comfort zone, just as far as my own personal taste and whatnot goes, the colors and just the overall style of the artwork. But I am so glad that I stretched myself and decided to try something outside of my comfort zone, because I adore how this turned out and have since just poured into CRAFTIBLY's and their kits because I love, love, love what they have to offer. The size on this one was 40 by 50 centimeters. It has 27 colors total, and the drill quality was nice. The canvas material is pretty thin, but it is holding the drills nicely. And it has round drills with obviously some enhancement drills. I think 3 or 4 total. So finish number 7 for the year. This was in a February finish. Next up is another piece from the fabulous CHERRIUKI and DIY Moon Shop, or Die Moon Shop. The title of this piece is Library Version A. It's on the bigger side. I had gotten this one in the largest size that Die Moon Shop had to offer. If you didn't know, DIY Moon Shop does offer most of their kits in a variety of sizes, And this particular kit I thought would be best in the largest size possible because I knew that there were just lots of little details on these bookshelves, and I think that that was the right call. And this is definitely one of those pieces that translates so well once you step back because it has such a dreamy, ethereal, like impressionistic quality that when you're up really close to it, it looks a little bit muddier, but when you pull back, it comes together beautifully. I adore this piece. So this is 60 by 80 centimeters. It has round drills and 45 colors. And this I started in February and finished a couple weeks later in March. There was quite a bit of confetti, but it was so worth it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like I said, I adore CHERRIUKI. I really, really love how DIY Moonshop rendered this particular piece, and they have a lot going well for them. The drill quality was really nice. This is the thinner canvas material. This is from their prior style of kits, where they've since changed how they do their canvases and whatnot. So this was, just so you know, this was from one of their older runs of kits. But yay, this was finish number 8 for 2021. Now, finish number 9, I actually don't have to show you here in person either, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a picture on the screen. This is Mighty River, which is from Diamond Dots and was licensed from Shutterstock. I picked up this kit at Joann's, and I was just so intrigued because Diamond Dots had just started releasing kits with square diamonds or square drills, where previously they had only done rounds. And so I was like, I am so intrigued. I have to see what their square drills are like. So this is 62 by 34 centimeters. It again has square drills and does have some square ABs, some amazing white ABs, and has a total of 32 colors. Now, the reason that you're seeing this picture in this context is because not too long after I had posted that, Joanne actually contacted me and had asked if I would be interested in doing a partnership with them and trying out their custom framing. And so that was a really incredible experience, and I love how it turned out framing wise. And while I initially didn't necessarily think that I would leave it hanging on my wall, I'm actually really happy, really happy with how it turned out, and it is still on my wall to this day. So this was an interesting project to work on. There was a little bit of gapping in some of the square drills, but I was able to go back and try to kind of center and fix everything. But at the same time, I thought that the overall effect was really nice, and it is the kind of piece that I do enjoy having hanging in my home. And the colors were really pretty as well. So again, this was finish number 9 for the year, and I completed this one in March. My next finish for the year, this was the first kit that I had the chance to work on from Craftibly. Now, I really adore Craftibly and their customer service, and they are incredibly communicative and responsive to feedback, which is often a rare find, I feel like. But this is Black Hole in the Milky Way from the artist. At the time, she was Tanya Shatseva, but they have since changed their name that they go by. And it is, I'm going to pop it up on the screen because I don't remember their last name now. It's Ava GAMAYUN, maybe? So anyway, this artwork is, once again, very much outside of my usual comfort zone. But this really, I feel like, was one of the things that kicked off my love of doing comparisons, because I knew that DIY Moonshop had also licensed this particular kit, and I knew that my friend Steph, who is Drills Are a Girl's Best Friend over on Instagram, had this from DIY Moonshop. And I thought, I want to do a little comparison and see, because I'm curious to see what these different shops have to offer, not to pit them against one another, but just to see like, oh, this is the style that this shop tends to give as far as rendering and whatnot goes. But I was so happy with this one. It is 50 by 50 centimeters, has round drills and 39 colors. And it had, I feel like, a decent amount of confetti, but the color, oh my gosh, the effects of the color are so vibrant. It's a little bit more vibrant, I think, than the original artwork, but especially when you pull back like this, I think that the finished effect is really close to the original artwork. And I remembered saying when I did like the post review on this kit, I was like, this was such a good exercise in stretching myself to try different kinds of artwork, to try art from different artists and a variety of artists, because there are so many amazing diamond paintings out there that have been licensed. I don't want to be missing out on what some may have to offer. So this was finish number 10 for the year in the month of March. All right, finish number 11 is this adorable quirky box. If this image looks familiar to you, it was licensed to multiple companies. At the time that I purchased this image, it was licensed to, at the time they were called Diamond Painting Factory UK. Now they're called Mindfulness Diamond Painting. I believe they may have changed names again. I'm not 100% sure. This is 40 by 50 centimeters, has 25 colors and round drills, and I adored how this turned out. My favorite thing about this kit is that there's printing on the canvas beneath the round drills that gives it an extra level of detail that we'd otherwise be missing. Oh, and this is licensed from the artist Willowing Arts. So this image has since been licensed by Diamond Art Club. I do own it and plan to complete it and compare it at some point. I don't know if Mindfulness still has this artwork licensed, but I was really happy with how this one turned out. Finish number 12 for the year. This is the glorious Saltwater from Distracted by Diamonds and licensed from the artist Gretel Lusky. Now, it was getting to the end of March and I was realizing, oh my goodness, I haven't worked on a kit from Distracted by Diamonds yet this year, and I adore Distracted by Diamonds. And this kit was a new release at the time that I purchased it, and I love both Distracted by Diamonds and Gretel Lusky, so I jumped on it and wanted to start it right away. It's a little bit bigger, 62 by 71 centimeters, and has 40 colors and is square drills. The rendering I thought was absolutely incredible. Distracted by Diamonds does hand chart all of their kits, and this was a kit that I decided to challenge myself again, and I decided to add lots of enhancement drills. And so I had ordered some different ABs from DP with Sparklers and crystals and whatnot. And so I just added them like throughout her hair and throughout the waves and whatnot. And that was quite the experience. Again, I'm glad I stretched myself, but oh my goodness, that added a lot of time and work. This kit did have some trash in the dark drills, but I think that they've since really improved on those. So again, this is Saltwater, and this was finish number 12 for the year. Finish number 13 is the adorable and amazing Dear and Delicate. This is from CRAFTIBLY and licensed from SYBILE Art, so you can see that clearly I loved it enough that I went back for more. The size on this is 40 by 50 centimeters. It has 21 colors and has round drills with some crystals, and these crystals are the blue that, again, two different shades of blue that together somehow have this magical metallic effect. And I thought this was, again, like the perfect size, like it's stack size. It's really budget friendly, but it is meticulously hand charted, and I'm in love with how it turned out. It was a little bit of a challenge doing all of these whites in her skin tones, because when it comes to lighter colors of diamonds, it's a lot easier to tell, like if you don't have them centered well, or if you've done a lot of multi-placing, you can often see the shifts and the gaps. But in this case, I really tried to center it and be a bit of a perfectionist. But again, I thought this one was really adorable. So yay, this was Dear and Delicate and was finish number 13. Finish number 14, this is Dragon Attack from Diamond Art Club and licensed from artist Jan Patrick Kranzy. The size on this one is 76 by 51 centimeters. It has 45 colors and has square drills with 3 ABs. This was in my stash for a while, and I actually had considered destashing it at one point. I am so glad that I did not, because this was incredible to work on. It was one of those pieces that I wasn't expecting to love as much as I did, and it was just blowing me away as I worked on it. I think the finished effect is incredible. The rendering is amazing, and the level of detail in this is so good. It's so good. And the size, I feel like I remember thinking the size was really about right for this particular image as well. But again, this is Dragon Attack, and this was finish number 14 for the year. Finish number 15 is this adorable red fox. This is licensed from the artist, let's see, GWENN SEEMEL'S. And this is from a new company called True Artist Diamond Painting. They're on Etsy. And right when they launched, I think I had seen Jeremy over at JTMJ Crafts post about this shop, and immediately hopped over, and when I saw this image, fell in love. And there's tons of confetti in it, but look at how it turned out. It's so incredibly close to the original artwork. And I remember seeing the artist had actually, you know, come on and posted about it, and so she was so happy with how it turned out. But I was really blown away. I think that True Artist Diamond Painting did an amazing job, and I have several kits from them still in my stash that I cannot wait to work on. Next up, this is Guys, and this is finish number 16 for the month for me. This is from DIY Moon Shop and the artist Anna Dittman. This is quite possibly one of my favorite finishes of the year, and easily my favorite portrait style diamond painting that I've ever completed. I feel like this picture is perfection. I feel like the rendering is out of this world, especially in her skin. It is so incredible. To me, it is breathtaking, and this is DIY Moon Shop at their absolute best. This is from one of their older runs of kits. I actually purchased this kit again in their newer runs of kits to do a comparison, but like I said, this is easily one of my very favorites from the year. I got this one in 40 by 50 centimeters, which I think was the middle size, and it had 45 colors, and I got this one in square drills. Again, this is Guys, and this was finish number 16 for the month. Now, as you know, I am a Disney fan. Or if you didn't know, now you know. My 17th finish for the month is Time to Spare, or for the year, was Time to Spare. This is from Diamond Art Club and licensed from the artist Sarah Mustafa. I think this was maybe the first or second kit that had been licensed from this artist, and I fell in love immediately. My kids are really into Tangled as well, and so this just was an absolute must-have for me. And it has all these amazing pinks in her dress and these amazing sparkly ABs all through her hair because she has magic hair that glows when she sings. This is 56 by 69 centimeters, has 56 colors, and has round drills with 2 ABs. I love how it turned out, and it definitely made me want to keep an eye out and purchase more artwork from this artist as Diamond Art Club releases it, which they have, and I do have several more in her stash. But again, this is Time to Spare and was finish number 17. All right, so this kit actually represents a lot of firsts for me. This is my 18th finish for the year. I think I keep saying month. I'm sorry. This is my 18th finish for the year. This is a custom of the artwork Miranda the Tempest from John William Waterhouse. It's part of the public domain. I ordered this custom from Uniquely Yours Down Under. It is in a size 50 by 70 centimeters and has, I didn't write down the number of colors, but I got it with round drills. Now, this was a really special kit for me because it was the very first custom I'd ever ordered. It was my first time ordering from Uniquely Yours Down Under, and this was the first kit that I worked on for the very first event that I've ever been a part of co-hosting, which is the Summer with the Masters event that I was lucky enough to get to host with my fabulous friend Jessica over at Tiny Worlds of Wonder. And we had so much fun with that event, and I learned so much, including that artwork like this doesn't always translate super well to diamond painting, but I think that Uniquely Yours Down Under did a really amazing job with this one, and I adore this artwork so much. So again, this was a custom, and I think that Uniquely Yours Down Under may actually just sell this artwork now as listed. They have an old masters section that you're welcome to check out, and stay tuned on any potential Summer with the Masters news for this year. But yes, and this was finish number 18 for 2021. Finish number 19, we went back to Diamond Art Club and Randal Spangler. This is Celestial Dreams. It's on the bigger side. It's 56 by 89 centimeters. It has 59 colors and has square drills. This was a kit that I worked on over a little bit longer length of time than I normally would. I was working on my Summer with the Masters kits at the same time, and I did add a little bit in the way of special drills to this kit, where originally, like, the stars in this globe had just been charted as regular white drills. I swapped them out for some white ABs. But again, I adore how Diamond Art Club translates Randal Spangler's artwork to diamond painting form. And this was, of course, no exception. I thought that it turned out so adorably. So, yep, finish number 19 for 2021. Finish number 20. You guys, we are finally just over halfway through this year in review. I hope you're hanging in there with me because I'm having so much fun sharing these with you guys. This kit is Pride. This is from Diamond Art Club as well, licensed from the artist JoJo's Art, and is on the bigger side. It's 112 centimeters by 56. It has 49 colors and round drills. Now, this kit was one of my, I call them my rainy day kits in my stash, which is where I have kits that just have special meaning to me that I want to save and savor, or I want to save for when I really need a pick-me-up, and or other kits that just have some sort of special meaning to me. And this was one of them. And I was going through a really, really difficult time in my personal life and was just feeling the need for some rainbows and some brightness in my life, and this fit the bill absolutely. Now, this kit was a rare example of where I felt like Diamond Art Club missed an opportunity when it came to AB drills, and I blinged this out so much. If you'd like to see more details on how I blinged it out, like I added ABs all through all of the rainbows here, as well as some in her hair. I added a bunch of white ABs and the dragon scales. If you want to hear more about that process and what all those different additions were, I will do my best to remember to link to the post review down in the description. Feel free to go and check it out. But again, this is the magnificent Pride, which was finish number 20 for the year. And I did participate in both the Punked Out Diamonds event hosted by Knox over at Punks and Crafts, and the Fun Never Ends DP Along that was hosted by Rachel Ray and Miss Crochet and Coffee. So by this point, we're getting towards the end of July, and I realized I had a little bit of time left and that I could still participate in the JBG Along, which was hosted by Emeralds and Fairy Lights, and was it Crafting with Shay? I'd have to double check. I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting. 6 months ago, it's out of my mind at this point. So this is Clockwork Dragonling, and is by the artist Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and is licensed by Diamond Art Club. I said DAC. And of course, one of the reasons I was drawn to this one was because of this adorable dragon. I love the steampunk vibe. And of course, I love how it turned out. There's some amazing ABs in her goggles and in her eyes that were so good. This is 51 by 69 centimeters with 65 colors and round drills. And this was finish number 21 for the year. My next finish was part of my Summer with the Masters event that I co-hosted with Jessica. This is actually a custom. This was sent to me by CRAFTIBLY, which at this point I had become an affiliate for them, and I still am. This is the piece Our Lady of Cow Parsley. The original title of that, I believe, is in French. The artist is Elizabeth Sonrel. I really love the idea of getting to represent a female artist as a part of this event. And this artwork is a part of the public domain since it was from prior to the year 1926. And it's 40 by 50 centimeters, 43 colors, and has square drills. And I think that the square drills really gave it a nice level of detail. I was really excited to get to try out a custom from CRAFTIBLY, and I think that it turned out so well. Please don't mind the washi tape rolling. It, again, was very much outside of my comfort zone in terms of colors, like the color scheme of this piece, but I really enjoyed working on it and was glad to have another finish for my Summer with the Masters event. This was finish number 22 for the year. Finish number 23. I'm guessing that you weren't necessarily expecting to see another one of these Diamond Painting Deutschland kits in my gallery of finishes here. This is Spirit of Flight from the artist Josephine Wall, and this is from Diamond Painting Deutschland and had a total of 275 colors. I had decided to take on a massive comparison project where I worked on this piece concurrently with the same artwork that has also been licensed from Diamond Art Club. You'll see that finish here in just a moment. But I have a whole playlist dedicated to this comparison series, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it here, but this was again a huge labor of love. It was kind of it was my major project for the year, this comparison project, and I think was spread out over the course of 4 or 5 months in total from start to finish. But feel free to go check out that comparison series if you want a more in-depth look at that whole process. But this was finish number 23 for the year. And then finish number 24 was Spirit of Flight again. But this version is from Diamond Art Club. The dimensions were slightly different. This is 106 by 70 centimeters, I believe. Yeah, 106 by 70. The biggest difference, though, is that this one had 66 colors compared to Diamond Painting Deutschland's 275. So you could probably see the stark difference, the stark contrast, even just now in this quick side-by-side. But like I said, please go and check out the comparison series to get a more in-depth look at these two canvases and how they compare. Finish number 25 is the gorgeous Dark Lilith. This is from the artist Margaret Morales and is licensed by DIY Moonshop. The size on this one was 60 by 79 centimeters. It has 44 colors. It has round drills and came with a special treatment drills where I added in some of these metallic drills into the sword, and then some of their, I'm blanking on the name of these. They're like a clear crystal drill up here in the top. This I kicked off the Drills and Chills 2021 event, which I co-hosted, and again was lucky enough to get to co-host with Jessica. And so this was the first kit that I worked on. I was really excited to get back to a DIY Moonshop kit. And again, just so you know, this was from their older run of kits, but I love how they render Margaret Morales' artwork. And I love a strong female protagonist, and thought that this fit the bill and certainly fit for Drills and Chills 2021. Again, this was Dark Lilith, and this was finish number 25. Finish 26. This is Relaxing on the Farm from Chuck Pinson. This is from Diamond Art Club. It's 74 by 56 centimeters, has 64 colors and round drills. I worked on this kit for both Drills and Chills 2021 and the Chuck-Along 4. And I always kind of like to challenge myself to do a landscape once or twice a year. And I really, really liked this artwork a lot. I think that I picked this one up when it was a new release and it came in just in time for the Chuck-Along. And there was lots of confetti, as there always is with landscapes and with Chuck Pinson's. But I thought that it had a really, really pretty finished effect, and I liked a lot of these light pretty colors in the sky. Again, this was Relaxing on the Farm, and this was finish number 26. All right, finish number 27 may actually have earned the spot as my favorite finish of the entire year. It's definitely up there. I think that this probably gets the spot as my very favorite finish of the entire year. This is the Dragon's Door. It's from the artist Raven Phelan and is a license from Diamond Art Club. This is a big one, 70 by 99 centimeters, 43 colors, but lots of color blocking up here. So the door went super fast and has square drills. You guys, without hyperbole, I loved every single second of working on this kit, which I would not have expected, especially given that a lot of it is grays and browns in the doors and in the knocker. But I am obsessed with how this turned out. I am completely blown away with how this turned out. I think that this dragon is perfection. I think that the overall rendering is perfection. The ABs and the dragon wings and tail are amazing. How it's been charted is perfection. I am obsessed. and I was not expecting it at all. So again, this is the Dragon's Door from Raven Phelan and was finish number 27 for the year. And like I said, probably one of my very, very favorites. Finish 28. This is Scars of a Mermaid. This is from Treasure Studios Art and the artist Nistique Art. And I hadn't had the chance to try out a Treasure Studios Art kit since the winter prior. And when I saw this particular artwork, it had been released and was under their Drills and Chills category, and they were sponsoring Drills and Chills. I thought, oh, I really want to try this out and see. I did an in-depth post review if you're curious to hear all of my thoughts on it, but I really love the colors. I love this artist's work a lot. It's a 55 by 70 centimeter, though you can choose the size on the Treasure Studios Art website for most of the kits. It has 40 colors and came with round drills. And these are their new round drills that are larger than the previous round drills that they had. But again, this was Scars of a Mermaid and was finish number 28. Finish 29. Look at this adorable Time to Witch. This is from Oraloa. It's the first kit I had the chance to work on from Oraloa. They're a newer company and is licensed from the artist Vayonette. It's 30 by 40 centimeters, so it's on the smaller side. Look how cute it is. And has 35 colors. It has square drills, and I believe it has 6 ABs, which were so pretty, including all these white ABs in the moon. I worked on this one as part of Drills and Chills, and because I also really wanted to try out this new to me and kind of new to the community company, and I thought it turned out really, really adorably. Again, this was Time to Witch, and this was finish number 29 for the year. Finish number 30. This is Time to Witch. This is from the artist Ivy Dollamore and from Diamond Art Club, and this kit I really adored working on. I love this artist's work and love that Diamond Art Club has licensed a number of other pieces from them. And this had just such warm, cozy tones. A lot of people worked on this for Drills and Chills and for the fall season, and I'm not mad. I knew that I wanted to work on it as well. My headcanon is that she is like basically Hermione, and I loved all the colors. There were a lot of colors that I hadn't seen Diamond Art Club really use before, and I think it turned out so beautifully. This was 56 by 74 centimeters, has 41 colors and round drills, and again, this was finish number 30 for the year. Finish 31. I blame my friend Jacqueline for this one. I saw Jacqueline work on this adorable Christie's Kitty is the name of it. It's licensed from Hannah Lynn, and this is from Diamond Art Club. It's 51 by 71 centimeters, has 42 colors and round drills. Now, I saw Jacqueline working on this kit and was like, oh my gosh, that is so stinking adorable. So I ended up ordering it at the last minute and working on it for Drills and Chills, and I managed to crank it out just before the end of October. I love the colors in it, especially the highlights in her hair. And while Hannah Lynn is not typically my personal style, she's not an artist that I tend to reach for, even though I think her artwork is really adorable and I know a lot of people love her. I thought this turned out beautifully and thought the blending on the colors and everything was so nice. And of course the adorable kitty. So again, this is Christie's Kitty and was finish number 31. Finish 32. I got to give some love to Distracted by Diamonds again. This is Letting Go from the artist PUFFYGATOR. I think that Distracted by Diamonds and the way that they render PUFFYGATOR's artwork with this really feathered and dreamy touch is so nice. This was a kit that I started right before Drills and Chills and then shelved to work exclusively on Drills and Chills Halloween kits, and then pulled back out after Drills and Chills had ended and finished it up. The colors are so dreamy. That's what made me fall in love with it, is when I saw my friend Laura over at Anxiety Art Adventures. She unboxed it and I was like, I need that kit. I didn't know I needed it, but now I do. So again, this is Letting Go and is finish number 32. My next finish is the amazing Treasure Quest from Diamond Art Club and artist Randal Spangler. This was a kit that I was really lucky to be sent as a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club, and it actually ended up in my hands early enough that I was able to put some work into it before this was actually released to the public, and I was able to share some of that progress so people could see what this would look like with some drills down. And this is one of those kits that I had actually asked in my birthday live. I was like, I have this kit as a sneak peek. Should I let it sit in my rainy day stash so I can save and savor it, or should I work on it right away? And basically everyone was like, work on it right away. Life's too short. And I'm so glad that I listened. So this is 70 by 88 centimeters. It has 60 colors, square diamonds, and absolutely out of this world rendering. Like, the shading and some of the lighting on this is so good. So good, especially like the effect of like the shadows and the lighting up here. Oh my goodness. And the dragons, just everything about this kit was amazing. It had their newer square drills, so that was really easy to work on, and had all of Diamond Art Club's usual like amazing high points. So this was finish number 33 for the year, and this was Treasure Quest. All right, finish number 34. This is Nebula. This is licensed from the artist Leoba Bruckner and is from DIY Moon Shop and is from their newer run of kits. This is one that is kind of a finish, but also kind of a, I'm chatting with DIY Moon Shop to give them some feedback and thoughts on the rendering, because there's some things I'm not totally sure about, but I wanted to include it in this gallery of finishes so you could see. This is a little bit on the smaller side. It's 40 by 40 centimeters, has round drills, no special drills, but I like a lot of the upgrades that DIY Moon Shop has made, but I'm not totally sure about the colors that they chose for her skin, which is one of the things that I'm chatting with them about. But this worked up. It took a little bit of time because there was lots and lots of confetti, but especially in the camera and when you pull back, it does have a beautifully dreamy effect. So again, this is Nebula, and it was finish number 34. Finish 35. This is the absolutely adorable Christmas kitty from PUFFYGATOR and Distracted by Diamonds. I did recently do a post review of this kit, so if you're having deja vu, that's why. But this was finish number 35. It's 62 by 65 or 68 centimeters, 45 colors and round drills. And this is up there. This is in my top 2 or 3 favorite finishes for the entire year. I love the muted pastels because you don't normally get to see those pretty light and pastel colors when it comes to holiday kits. And this just was an absolute joy to work on. This was one of those kits that truly I adored every single second of working on it. I have a cat that's a similar breed. It's not a similar breed. It's a very similar look. I've had people tell me more than once the breed of that this cat likely is, but my cat is a Lynx Point Siamese and has really similar facial markings. That was one of the things that also drew me to this kit. But I adore how this turned out, and was one of those ones that I was lucky enough to snag the weekend that it released and promptly worked on as soon as it came in. So I did participate in the event Jingle Drills with this kit, and was really happy that I got to do that. So again, this was Christmas Kitty from Distracted by Diamonds. Finish 36. This is Little Helpers. This is from Diamond Art Club and has been licensed from the artist Anne Stokes. It is a big one. This is 70 by 99 centimeters, has 57 colors and square drills. Now, of course, I cannot fit the whole thing in frame at once, so I'm gonna shift you around a little bit so you can see different parts of the canvas. This was a kit that I was really fortunate enough to be sent as a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club, and I knew immediately that I would want to work on it during the holiday season. And I love dragons, I love Anne Stokes' artwork, and thought that Diamond Art Club did such a nice job with it. I thought it turned out adorably. Look at this little dragon down here. It was really cozy, had lots of like really warm rendering to it, and tons and tons and tons of confetti every single place that you see these tree branches. So much confetti. I love the finished effect though. I finished this just a couple of days before Christmas. Was happy to have that checked off my list, and I thought it turned out really, really, really cute. So this was, again, this is Little Helpers and was finish number 36. Finish 37. I felt a little bit like, does this count? Does this really count? I'm going to count it. So this is a special drill kit that I don't remember where I got it from. It's been in my stash for a bit, but I took this on the airplane with me when we did a spontaneous Portland trip over the summer. And I finished it up actually just a couple of days ago because I hadn't pulled it back out to finish, but I love all the special drills on it. I don't know. Every once in a while, it really feels like you just need a special drill kit like this to kind of like be a palette cleanser and just be something light and easy to work on. So this was finish number 37 for the month. Now this finish was actually not one that I was anticipating. I was supposed to go out of town for the holidays and had to cancel my trip last minute. But that meant that I, did get a little bit more diamond painting time in and got to finish this kit after all. This is Russia with Love. It's from Diamond Art Club and licensed from the artist David McLean and is 98 by 70 centimeters and has 56 colors. Has square drills, and if you're looking at this and going, wow, that detail is amazing, you are completely correct. Do you know what else that means though? Confetti. So much confetti. But I thought the colors were amazing. This confetti crazy tree with these Christmas lights on it was beautiful. And I adore how it turned out. This is one of those pieces that I did not pick up when it initially released because I thought, I don't know if I really need it. And then immediately regretted it when it sold out and like waited with bated breath for months. Like as soon as that gets restocked, I'm picking up that kit. I'm regretting not getting it. I'm going to pick it up and work on it in the holiday season this year. So that's what I did. And I am still blown away by the finished look. Landscapes and cityscapes are always kind of a big undertaking for me personally, because they tend to be really labor and time intensive. But like I said, I'm so thrilled with how this turned out. It was completely worth it. And it was nice to be able to finish it before the end of the year after all. But again, this was Russia with Love, and this was finish number 38 for the year. My final finish for the year is this adorable special drill project. It's all crystals with a couple of, I think the white and the black are regular drills. I picked this up from DP with Sparklers a while back. I knew that, here in the last couple of days of the year that I didn't necessarily want to start a brand new kit. I like the idea of starting a new, larger kit, on the 1st. So I thought I'll take a day or a couple of days and just work on this cute special drill kit. This was, I think, that's like a 12 by 12 inch or something like that. And you can see it's all different kinds of crystals. This was just, again, a nice little palette cleanser, and I adore foxes. And so that was a really fun way to finish out the year. All right, you guys, that is my gallery of finishes, my year in review of the 39 diamond paintings that I completed in the past year. If you do include these 2 special drill projects that I did. Now, before any of you ask, yes, I did complete all of these kits myself. Like I said, diamond painting is my main hobby. It's something that I get to spend a lot of time on. And I love it. I truly, truly love it. So please don't feel like you have to, be sort of trying to keep up with what other people are doing. It's not about how fast you do the craft. It's just about, are you enjoying the craft as you're doing it? And I definitely am. And it's crazy to think this is wrapping up my first full year of diamond painting, since in 2020 I didn't start diamond painting until April 1st. But I am really excited to see what kinds of projects I'll be working on in the coming year. And of course, I'll be sharing them with all of you. I am planning to continue to do my month in review series. So if you're curious to see what projects I've completed each month, please stay tuned for that. I do have a playlist if you'd like to see my videos where I've gone into a little bit more depth on each of these kits this past year. I'll be sure to link to that playlist below. I'd love for you to check it out. But honestly, you guys, just thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me as I shared these finishes with you all. I'd love to hear from you. What kinds of projects did you work on this year? What were your favorites? And do you have any like exciting projects and plans in mind for 2022? I know that I am going to be tackling another major bucket list project that I have mentioned in passing a few different times. And I've actually had it in hand for over 6 months at this point, but it's going to be my big project for 2022. I'm going to be working on a Heaven and Earth Designs cross-stitch conversion, and it's massive because of course, like, why not like go big or go home? So if you'd be interested to follow along with my progress in that, I'm hoping to start it this month and would love for you to join me on that crazy journey. But yeah, if you're not already subscribed, like I said, and you want to see more diamond painting content from me and see what I have to share with you all in the coming year, I would so love to have you be a part of my community here. It's an amazing community of crafters here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I'm so grateful for it. And it's with all of your encouragement and kindness that I've been able to like do so much diamond painting this year. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching. Let me know what 2021 looked like for you project-wise and any fun things that you have planned for 2022. But otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up before you head out. I would super appreciate it. And like I said, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. I'd love to have you. All right, my friends, have a safe and happy rest of your day and your week, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.